You ever notice how people always say, I wish, like it's gonna make a difference? I wish I had $1,000,000. I wish I could fly, yeah, because that's exactly what we need, more people crashing into each other in the air. People are always making wishes on birthday candles. What's the deal with that? Do they really think the cake is listening? I was at a fountain and I saw someone throwing a coin in. I said, what's the wish? They said, world peace. I said, you're not going to get that for 25 cents. Have you ever noticed that when people make wishes, they always wish for something big, like I wish for infinite wealth, or I wish for eternal youth? Never, I wish for a good parking spot. I was talking to a friend and he said, I wish I could go back in time. I said, what would you do? He said, I'd invest in Apple. I said, you're not going to change the course of history. You're just going to buy a few more iPhones. I made a wish on a shooting star the other night, and then I realized it's just a rock. It's not like it cares about my wishes. It's just burning up in the atmosphere. Luck, it's a weird thing, you know. We all want to be lucky, but have you ever noticed how people always say, I'm lucky, after something good happens to them? Like, if someone wins the lottery, they're always like, I'm so lucky. But if they get into a car accident, they don't say, I'm unlucky. They just say, that was crazy. I mean, what even is luck anyway? Is it like a skill? Can you practice being lucky? Honey, I've been working on my luck all day. I think I'm getting better at it. And have you ever seen those lucky rabbits' feet? They're always so tiny and cute. But if you think about it, that rabbit wasn't very lucky, was it? I went to a casino once, and they had this big sign that said, luck be a lady tonight. And I'm thinking, what if luck is a guy? Does he get to come in too, or is it just ladies' night for luck? Some people believe in good luck charms like 4-leaf clovers or horses' shoes. But what if your good luck charm is actually just a regular old shoe? This shoe has been with me through thick and thin. It's my lucky shoe. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he told me he's been having a lot of bad luck lately. So I said, well, maybe you should try being more unlucky. That way things can't get any worse. He just looked at me and said, you're not helping, Jerry. I tell you, chance or fate, it's a tough one to figure out. I get no respect from either of them. Like the time I met my wife, was it chance that we bumped into each other, or fate that she didn't sue me for damages? I believe in fate, especially when it comes to my love life, because every time I think I've found the one, fate says, nope, she's got a brother. Chance is like a box of chocolates. You never know what kind of crazy person you're gonna get, but fate is like that one aunt who always sets you up with someone, and you're like, thanks, I think. I went to the doctor and he said I had a 50-50 chance of survival. I asked him what the other 50% was. He said fate. I said, well, that's not very reassuring. Some people say life is all about chance, but I think it's fate that determines how many times you'll get married, and for me, it's like fate is playing a game of bingo, beat a 6, divorced again. I'm not saying I don't believe in chance, but the last time I left my fate up to chance, I ended up on a blind date with a fortune teller. And let me tell you, that was a real crystal ball buster. So, I was thinking, do we really have free will, or is it all just destiny? Like, did I choose to become a comedian, or was it always meant to be because my parents were too poor to afford therapy for me? I mean, think about it, if everything is destined, then that means every time I make a bad joke, it's not my fault, it's just the university's way of telling me I'm not funny. But on the other hand, if we do have free will, then that means I'm responsible for all the terrible jokes I've ever made, and that's just a terrifying thought. I was talking to a philosopher the other day, and he said, Ricky, our choices are like a river flowing towards a predetermined outcome. And I said, that's profound, but what if the river is flowing towards a sewage treatment plant? In the end, it doesn't really matter whether it's free will or destiny, because either way, we're all just stuck in this absurd existence, trying to make sense of things, and that's the greatest joke of all.